Spartak Moscow. Not what they wanted to have in these early stages of this match, but fans are in good voice though. Once that made it today, there are lots of empty seats around the ground. But too much. Here comes the substitution now in the second. Masimenko takes the goal kick first. He's gone the way back to Johansson. Back to Teska. Now Borics finds Vladovic. To inside. To Jedrusik. And Vlahovic's long clearance forward. Back with red shirt. Ball from Legia Warsaw left wing back is Lucas. Ball forward from Masimenko, out of play in the end. Ball forward pass there from Spartak Moscow goalkeeper is never going to find a teammate. It just straight into the gap where no one was standing, so a real disappointing distribution. So Jorrit Hendricks is on in Zoblin's place. Substitution that Ruben Torre did not want. Seeing that came off last. I swear tries to keep hold of the ball, did go off Gijo's head, but I think Samuel Gijo's opinion there was a high foot, but it's been given as a Spartak Moscow throw in anyway. Looked like just saw it came off the toe of Josue. And from the throw, Moses plays it long through Larson through the middle. Well read though from Martin Boric, just to come out his area and head it out for Spartak Moscow. Throw on this right hand side, Victor Moses to take. These options here. Victor Moses takes throw in the end. Larson traps it. And fine Ponce. Promise Ponce will try and link up there. But Kinyas retains the ball very well. Josue plays it backwards to Artur Borics. Takes it out to Jedrusik on this right hand side. Outside of Johansson's foot, looking for the run of Mahe Emreli. And brings down Samuel Gijo the right hand channel. Zoblin still hobbling off. Good covering there for Samuel Gijo. Left side defence, just got his body across, and Emreli. That was a clear free kick. It was very good defended by the Frenchman. It's a lovely stadium, Spartak Moscow out as well. You can see the ambition of the club and the Algratai Arena. Certainly a great place to watch football in Russia's capital. Ball flicked on from Squirrel Pond. Didn't find any of the support forwards in behind. Kinyas tries to flick it over the head of Razakov. Now Josue has it back in midfield. Legia Warsaw work it backwards. Rocky, it's back to Artur Borics. It's in the centre circle where Emreli headed it to his right. In the end, couldn't find the forward run of Artur Schließ. Spartak Moscow. Ezekiel was cautious and gave it back to Masimenko. Now there's a Legia Warsaw free kick. Smimirov was stretching. Certainly caught Johansson late. Poor touch from Umirov. Legia Warsaw, quick take the free kick, it's short, just away. Now here's Johansson, turns, takes on his right foot, has Bartosz Schliessen support, keeps in play, plays a diagonal ball to the left. Ball searching for Emreli. Igor Karatin. Karatin really lifted that up with his right foot, just overhit it. Yeah, and just not to find the run of Emreli. That's looked a bit isolated at times. He's running a lot of the channels, but doesn't have that support at the crucial moments. Legia Warsaw have the ball back in midfield. Rocky to Witeska, kept it away from Mladovic. Inyas loses it in the centre. Now Moses finds Larson. On Spartak Moscow on the right side. Larson with a step over, moves in. Hendricks. Edson Lucas. To Jedrzejczyk seems to back off there. Look forward for the run of Inyas in the middle. Yeah, couldn't find him. He was just trying to break beyond Mahir Emreli. Now Razakov brings it forward for Spartak Moscow. Promes can control, but Ponce gives it back to Promes. To his right is Larson. Moves more to the centre. He cuts on his left foot. High shot over the bar, but a good period for Spartak Moscow. And yeah, Promes his shot. Cutting in, hitting straight at Boris. Jordan Larson. His eyes lit up. Took that inside on his left foot. His shot was always rising though. The goal kick's gone short to Teska. Up deep from Emreli. Bartosz Schliessen. Teska once more. To Johansson. Igor Karatin was calling for the ball. Didn't get the pass from Johansson, but there was a push from Edson Lucas. Just tugging the shirt. Johansson just wanted to turn away from the two number 6s battling there. Free kick's gone. Diagonal played. Went back to Rocky. Josue. Lich's cross. Cleared out. Back to left from Gijo. It's Mladovic once more. Josue. Luquinhas trying to find Mladovic. Zakov just hit that off. Josue, really nice link up play there between Josue, Inyas. Just quick play on that sort of left inside channel. It's a quick exchange of passes that certainly caused that right side of Spartak Moscow's defence problems. Razakov and Moses are located. Long ball through the middle towards Esquel Ponce. Wins the header and Promes picks up the header. Now Promes finds Larson. Larson with a shot saved from Artur Boruc. Esquel Ponce headed it inside to Quincy Promes and he threaded it through into the left-hand section of the area where Jordan Larson let fly. Hit it across Artur Boruc. Boruc denied him. Again, quick counter-attacking football. You can see Legia Warsaw struggling to deal with the pace there of that Spartak Moscow front three. But Artur Boruc, he's experienced that. Boruc did his job in the end. Denied the Spartak Moscow forward. Although by the looks of it, was offside anyway. Wouldn't have counted take the free kick short. Now it's Luquinhas. Side to Josué. Luquinhas just cuts in on his right foot. To Witesco. To Josué. Backwards to Norocki. Norocki just plays through the gap of Promise and Ponce to Bartosz Schliess. Working forward well here. Sees the left side centre back. Jedrzejczyk, and he played it forward to Emreli. Emreli overhit. Pass towards the right side again. Legia Warsaw looking a bit more comfortable with the ball now. Bring it forward. Just Emreli didn't have the finishing touch. Quick passing move on the right hand side. Moses lifted up towards Quincy Promise, beat in the air by Witesco. Josué toe pokes it into Bartosz Schliess. Schliess links up with Emreli. Schliess trying to break. Samuel Gijo. Bartosz Schliess though, really commit himself. Gijo. Ezekiel. Look at Jordan Larson's shot again. Artaboris did very well closing down the angle to deny Spartak Moscow forward. Slap pass there. Now it's Bartosz Schliess towards Josué. Toe poked it forward first time, couldn't find Mahir Emreli. Razakov to Moses. Moses got under pressure from Vladovic. Back here to Simenko. Now brought forward from Georgi Ezekiel. Ezekiel bends, brilliant ball forward. The run of Quincy Promise. Promise up against Witesco. Promise tried to look for Ponce in the box. Cut out though from Bartosz Schliess. Put it out for a Spartak Moscow throw. Just taking it quickly. Inside to Quincy Promise. Ponce. Has it once again. Umirov pass. Now Spartak Moscow working out to the right hand side. Razakov plays a diagonal forward ball. Evades Esquel Ponce though. Witesco's ball was blocked and breaks to Promise. Here's Ponce back into Promise. Behind that shot, Quincy Promise just leaning back a little bit too much, but slap play in the centre there. And Mateusz Witesco blocked by Esquel Ponce, and Quincy Promise and Esquel Ponce. Brilliant link up. Ponce just right of centre, very close behind the area. Let fly with the laces of his right foot. But swerve it was always going over the bar. Again, the pressing in Spartak Moscow is very good there. And they're sensing a goal just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go here in this half. It's been taken from Lamanovic. Lamanovic is up there with Josué. Yes, was caught. Josué passed inside. It was a clear foul committed there. Nikolai Razakov. It's a poor challenge in the end. Luquinhas, who's a key man playing this left centre field role for Legia Warsaw, likes to link up, but Josué is good support as well. On this left hand side, Legia Warsaw looking to attack. Is Josué. Luquinhas out-muscled there from Razakov. And Moses moves it inside to Nel Umirov. Links up with Ponce. Now here's Ezekiel, left side centre back, coming over halfway. Links up with Artur Lucas and Ed to Lucas, and Lucas wins the throw in the end. Lucas takes touch there from Promise. Battling there from Jorrit Hendricks to keep the ball. Lucas attempts a cross, was off balance, always leaning back, and it just spun off His right foot's the intended to put the cross in. It was very easy in the end. Or Artur Boruc rolls it out to his right side. Just under 10 minutes to go till half time. Here in Moscow, goalless team. Spartak Moscow and Legia Warsaw. And that was an overhit pass into Jedrzejczyk. Kept alive though from Johansson. And Johansson couldn't keep it in play. Very poor there, team. Johansson and Jedrzejczyk really made a mess of it. Ignores the second midfield partner, Umirov. Hendricks still keeps the ball and goes back to Zikia. Hendricks whips it forward just too far in front of Esquiel Pons. That was a clever play from the left side centre back. Pointed out early in this half, he likes to move forward with the ball. This time he's got good distribution as well from deep. Look to get him behind Jedrzejczyk and Wojciechowski. Did that, Pons, but just the ball was overhit in the end. Which will also have it on halfway with Josue. Now, should also work out to the left-hand side. Kinyas looking to keep it. He's desperate for that foul to be made by Razakov, but Kinyas didn't really have anywhere to go, and Razakov did make the challenge in the end on Kinyas. He's getting away. A free kick. Legia Warsaw work it across back forward with Cheska. Now to Jedrzejczyk. Emreli back into Jedrzejczyk. Here's Johansson, tries to link up with Jedrzejczyk. Intercepted from Ayrton Lucas, and Quincy Promes couldn't find Lucas on the counter-attack, and Legia Warsaw get forward once more. Ball attempted for Emreli now. Legia Warsaw bursting forward for a sec, but it was a touch from Bartosz Schliess, which was too heavy in the end. So he likes to break forward from centre field. A touch with his left foot, just too heavy. The ball broke to him, and Spartak Moscow clear for Legia Warsaw throw. So now hit backwards, played across from Norocki. Here's Jedrzejczyk. Jedrzejczyk's diagonal ball headed away from Razakov. And Spartak Moscow now counter-attacking here. Hendricks into Jordan Larsson. Larsson in the box, takes on his left foot. Hits the ball well, dribbles just out the box. Esquiel Pons back to Hendricks. The substitute shot has been blocked from Wojciechowski. Spartak Moscow still have it. Nail Umirov. Ayrton Lucas hits it back first time to Samuel Gijo. Here's Zikia. Spartak Moscow play it out to the right side with Ayrton Lucas. Victor Moses takes it on his chest. Victor Moses on his left foot, hit now into the outside of his right. Goes to the attempt, well wide the target in the end. Spartak Moscow certainly had the better of the chances in this half. Lucas pinged it out to the right side, and Moses just cut inside of Filip Mladenovic. Breathed a massive sigh of relief there with Victor Moses. Curled that shot the outside of his right foot wide of the target. That was a big opportunity there for Spartak Moscow. Moses in a great position in the box to take the lead. Spartak Moscow now have it in the centre through Nail Umirov. 5 minutes to go till half time. Here's Zikia. It's Lucas Promes into Zikia. Back to Promes. Promes doing well, linking up. Needs to now get further forward. Samuel Gijo just gets the call from Razakov to leave it. Razakov into Pons, trying to look for Promes. Deflection. Centre. Emreli dropped deep, came off his back, almost broke to Quincy Promes. Artur Boruc got down. Rolled into Bartosz Schliess under pressure from Nail Umirov. And Umirov just nicks it off him. That came off Schliess last. It looked like it did as Artur Jedrzejczyk scrambling to keep that in play. Let's have ball appeals there against Emreli when Pons hit that forward. Looked definitely count from Emreli's chest. Spartak Moscow have the corner on the right-hand side. Quincy Promise lining it up. Promise's delivery towards the near post. Massive chance headed over the bar in the left-hand section of the 6-yard box from Samuel Gijo. Corner from Promise was perfect, right onto Gijo's head, but he couldn't hit the target. It's a real onslaught now of chances from Spartak Moscow. They're really up in the heat. Legia Warsaw struggling to deal with Spartak Moscow's front three, and once more it's just cleared forward from Malik Norocki. And really just using his strength there, holds it up for Lakinas. Maybe a chance for Legia Warsaw to get a shot off. Josue looks for Emreli. Gets his body across. Victor Moses on left hand side looks to get the free kick. And it looks like that Emreli hasn't got it. And Legia Warsaw boss Czeslaw Misiewicz is not happy about that at all. Because there was contact there on Emreli. The referee now has decided it is going to be a Spartak Moscow free kick. Protests from the Legia Warsaw bench have worked. Legia Warsaw will have free kick on its left-hand side. Filip Milanovic to take. Milanovic whips it in. Couldn't reach Norocki's head, headed away from Spartak Moscow. Headed back into the box though from Jedrzejek, and just met the hands of Masimenko. It is Ayrton Lucas taking on Johansson. Johansson gets the tackle in. Did come off Johansson last. So throw into Spartak Moscow. Ayrton Lucas just throws it back to Quincy Promise. Promise plays a right-footed backwards pass to Samuel Gijo, just now over halfway. On the right-hand side is Razakov. Moses hits it off Mladic for Spartak Moscow throw. And Larson, Moses link up. Moses on the edge of the box, gets the cross in, headed away from Witeska. Just a minute to go till half time. Legia Warsaw have a free kick here, as Razakov did catch Josue late there. A challenge on Josue. That was a certain free kick. A foul on that Legia Warsaw man. And certainly Czeslaw Misiewicz will take the side going into half-time goalless. And it's a crucial one to win, but a waypoint certainly wouldn't be bad for Legia Warsaw to start off with. Header forward. Just going to go back to Razakov. So wasted there from Legia Warsaw. They're pressing to get the ball back. And Moses was tackled from Josue. He's gone out for a Spartak Moscow throw, but Josue's commitment was terrific there to get the tackle in. It's a real hard work of this Legia Warsaw side. 2 minutes to go till half-time. Here's Quincy Promise. Now, Quincy Promise links up with Zeke. Promise dropping deep. He's getting a little bit impatient. Waiting for the ball to come to him all the time. Spartak Moscow, the ball there, goalkeeper, Alexander Masimenko. Masimenko's long ball towards Ponce, head away from Jedrzejek. Jedrzejek's header goes back into Legia Warsaw from Spartak Moscow. It's been controlled from Hendricks. Now Promise plays it out to Moses. Moses just keeps his balance. Moses up against Filip Milanovic. Still Victor Moses. Holds in Milanovic off. Milanovic does well and forces Victor Moses to give it back to Razakov. Now Milanovic has it put through his legs by Moses. Moses moves inside to Hendricks. Quincy Promise, can he keep his balance? He can't. Counter-attack here for Legia Warsaw. Is there one more chance for them? And in the end, Bartosz Lees couldn't find Emreli. Now, here comes Spartak Moscow. Samuel Gijo. Ball looking for Lucas. Lucas puts in the cross. And Edson Lucas's low ball cleared away from Legia Warsaw. 30 seconds to go. Spartak Moscow have a throw in on the left-hand side. Here's Hendricks. Clips it in. Big chance. Could Spartak Moscow take the lead and get the ball in the box? They can't. Ponce, the ball was towards him. He had Larson in the middle, and Ponce couldn't find him. It was a brilliant ball forward from Hendricks, over the top, but Ponce was a tight one. Ponce looked to be in an offside position. Ponce did get down the byline, and Sparks has certainly been busy as well with making a save midway through the first half, and it's been mostly a dominant half of chances really, and Quincy Promise had a shot to save from Martin Boris, and really Luquinhas has had the best two efforts for Legia Warsaw, and they haven't really troubled Spartak Moscow too much. That would have been certainly the key message in the dressing room at half-time for Legia Warsaw to attack maybe a little bit more in the second half, and we're underway now, and there's Edson Lucas moves inside to Quincy Promise. Now is nailed Murov, works out to Raskazov. Back inside to nail Umirov. Spartak Moscow on the right at the moment. Play back first time to Samuel Gijo, as I said, had a brilliant chance from Promise's corner. Spartak Moscow out on the left-hand side with Edson Lucas, who goes back to Alexander Maximenko. Now here's Raskazov, set by the head of Rocky from long ball, and it breaks here to Quincy Promise. Jordan Larson into the centre to Jorit Hendricks, who came on for Roman Zobnin on the first half. Edson Lucas puts it across, and Esquel Ponce took on his chest and went for the acrobatic shot. Legia Warsaw clear. There's a long ball hit up, and Samuel Gijo gives away the foul. He just obstructed the run of Mahir Emreli and gets a yellow card for his troubles as well. A lively start to second half here in Moscow. Certainly Samuel Gijo was holding on to the middle Emreli shirt. Let's have a look again. What a goal that would have been. Esquel Ponce hit that on target, and it hadn't have blocked blocked by the head of Malik Milrocky. Legia Warsaw defence, but he put his head on the line there. Moved from Esquel Ponce though when the ball came in from the left, and took on his chest brilliantly. Shows the quality that he has got up front for Spartak Moscow. Legia Warsaw have a free kick in the centre circle. Just set to take it now. It's gone short though. From Witeska, working out to the right hand side. Johansson hits it off. Edson Lucas Spartak Moscow throw. Matthias Janssen. It's up inside to Josue. Josue didn't really have a lot of room. Goes all the way back to Matthias with Teska. Now here's Malik Norocki. Plays it inside, just gone halfway. To Igor Karatin. Karatin looks for Lukinas, tries to thread the ball through. Then was blocked. And Spartak Moscow now have it with Jorit Hendricks. Heavy touch from Hendricks. Tackled in the middle again from Karatin. Played towards Pirelli from Witeska at the back. Well intercepted from Samuel Gijo. Now here's Ezekiel. Short to Elumerov. Dropped in behind. Ezekiel pressed high. Likes to move forward the ball. Keep man and bring it out from the back. Ezekiel, and here's Ezekiel once again from Umerov's ball out left. Ezekiel now moves over halfway. Shifts it further out to left to Lucas, back to Georgi Ezekiel. Once again. And they're on a little game at the moment. And to Lucas, Georgi Ezekiel. Ezekiel's long ball finds the run of Jordan Larson. Just went over the top of Squirrel Ponce's head. And a yellow card's going to be given here to Teska by the looks of it, pulling on the shirt of Jordan Larson. It's just in front of the area, so that's his with Teska. Count himself a lucky man. Taking away a penalty that happened a few yards further back. Spartak Moscow free kick, 4 minutes into the second half. Chance for first big shot on goal. Quincy Promise left to centre. Jordan Larson had the shirt pulled back from Matthias Witeska. He's also got a yellow card for his troubles. Joining Samuel Gijo in the book. Promise, Larson behind it. There's Lucas as well. Freeman Kingstaker, it's been left for the star man, Quincy Promise. He's had a couple of good efforts. So let's see if he can beat Artaborix finally. This free kick. Quincy Promise hits it straight to the wall. Breaks back out into Ezekiel. Moses. Looks in the cross, blocked from Josue. Spartak Moscow having the better these first 5 minutes. Promise will be disappointed though. The Wall did their job from that free kick. Taken Promise into Moses. Moses keeps it very well. Now it is Raskazov inside to Umirov. Back here now to Samuel Gijo, the French centre back. Plays it into Jorit Hendricks. So slide interception there from Lukinas. Moses' throw is controlled by Ponce. Right foot back into Moses. Moses plays it back down the right channel. It's now moved inside to Maximenko, to say. Maximenko whips it forward and away from Warsaw's back line. Onto Jedrzejczyk. Jedrzejczyk tangling with Jordan Larson. Jordan Larson gets it off him. Now it's Promise. Big chance here for Spartak Moscow. Promise into the box. Just cuts inside. No foul given. And then there's a foul there from Neil Umirov. That will be a free kick to Legia Warsaw. But Umirov incensed that he thought Quincy Promise was hacked down just on the edge of the area as he cut inside. Good work from Bartosz Lees just to bring it forward, and certainly Neil Umirov caught it there. That's the second yellow card of the day for Spartak Moscow. She's showing the book. Then Quincy Promise looking dangerous when he cuts in. Huge threat. I wonder if there'll be changes coming soon. Obviously, in European competitions, you can have 5 substitutes. Managers will use them wisely. Diagonal ball played out here to the right hand side where Johansson cuts in. Opportunity for Milanovic to take left fly and thread it back forward to Johansson. In the end, control Bartoszewski's pass to the right section of the box. It's out for Spartak Moscow goal kick. Bartoszewski was a judge to, certainly by the Spartak Moscow players, the Clarence promise, but there was nothing given. Ball back here with Maximenko, slices it into the air. Razakov struggled to control it, just about got it under control and hits it off Joshua for Spartak Moscow throw-in, but certainly that was a scary moment there for Spartak Moscow goalkeeper. Moses with the throw. Very poor throw in big post, but heavy touch from Bartosz cleared from Legia Warsaw preparing their first sub of the match. Joshua takes a short free kick just out to his right after Jedrzejczyk, and really can't hold up Jedrzejczyk's long ball, being cleared from Igor Karatin. Away from Jedrzejczyk. Spartak Moscow headed forward again towards Pons, but Jedrzejczyk had too much strength in. Jedrzejczyk just some words with Ismail Pons. Jedrzejczyk just got his body across, gave Pons a shove, but it was just a slight shove, really, nothing that was too malicious, but certainly got under the skin of Esquire Pons for him to just say something back. Johansson takes the throw, back heel inside from Emreli, but couldn't find a white shirt. Spartak Moscow now went through Pons. Hendricks trying to look for Lucas, intercepted though. Now here's Josue, plays a forward diagonal ball towards Luquinhas, headed away from Raskazov, only as far as Luquinhas. Here's Josue, into Bartosz Schliess, inside to Josue. Schliess, into Josue, good play here from Legia Warsaw. Josue puts in delivery, had no real options though, and headed away from Samuel Gijo. Cross from Schliess, that's taken on the volley in the end from Billy Mladenovic. Mladenovic's shot well over the bar, went for it on the volley. It was well set up though from Bartosz Schliess. Nice, set up very nicely and invitingly for Mladenovic here, just couldn't get the right strike. So Igor Karatin is off for Legia Warsaw. On comes Lirim Castrati. Castrati is on for Igor Karatin. Warsaw's first sub of the match. Goalless here in Moscow. Just coming up to the hour mark. Promes looks for Pons. And Promes just dropping into the centre of that attacking midfield position, overhit that pass with his right foot. It's back here with Artur Borics. But it's been a decent tempo to this half without any real chances, big shots on goal. Warsaw only had 3 attempts to Spartak Moscow's 11. Warsaw trying to play it out the back, and Noroki, the poor pass into Johansson, now throwing quickly, taking his Ayrton Lucas, good dribbling from Lucas, and Jedrzejczyk comes across and makes the block. It's out for Spartak Moscow corner on the left hand side. Ruud Victoria really need to win. Spartak Moscow manager after their poor start to the domestic campaign. He promised putting a good delivery in the first half, but Samuel Gijo left. What can he do this time? Promises corner, headed away. Only as far as Victor Moses. Fell to him invitingly. It was an awkward bouncing ball for him to take on the half volley. Victor Moses looked like he was leaning back as well. And his shot with his right foot went well over the bar in the end, to the delight of Artur Borics, who's certainly busy in the first half. Made a big save from Jordan Larson. Front three Spartak Moscow haven't quite gotten full flow so far. This first hour, or certainly I'd say the start of the second half. Is Ayrton Lucas knocks it down for Umirov. Ball played forward for Lucas Taranto, and Ayrton Lucas almost got onto it. Referee almost got in the way of that. Being cleared though from Borics. Now Josue can tend to play over the top for Emreli, and awkward there for Maximenko. Tried to just get it under control, head it for himself, but looked like he's headed the ball away from him for a sec with Emreli all over the back of him. Maximenko cleared it out in the end, and Artur Borics is just a stretch here, but he's just taken a quick break as Esquire Pons caught him late, so it was a late challenge. It was from, let's just say, Ayrton Lucas. Esquire Pons was just lurking inside to Lucas' left. Ayrton Lucas charging forward and just caught Borics late. And it's like Lucas, when he made that challenge, putting the pressure on the Legia Warsaw goalkeeper, looks like he's hurt himself in the process. So Borics seems unhappy the way that Ayrton Lucas charged in. Certainly a bit dangerous, I have to say that, from Lucas, especially with the pace he was coming in at. So looking to make more changes, to have some more players up on the sidelines. So Lucas back up on his feet now. Landvich cuts inside, just gets away from Victor Moses. In the end, the flag has gone up against Filip Landovich, but it's good to get Lirim Castrati involved. He's the one who put the low cross in. It was a great ball for Joshua out to the right hand side. Spartak Moscow now take the free kick. It's quickly whipped forward on Victor Moses, but Jedrzejczyk plays it back to Artur Boruc. He clicks it forward. Now it's a poor ball from Artur Boruc. Promise into Larsson. Jordan Larsson can get the shot away. Blocked from Norocki. Larsson again. Is Jorrit Hendricks blocked. Once again for Legia Warsaw, deflected off Witeska. And behind for a Spartak Moscow corner. Dangerous play there from Artur Boruc. Flicked it straight to the feet of Jordan Larsson. Played a quick 1-2 with Quincy Promes, but Larsson took too long to get his shot off. That was blocked, and it was moved back inside to Jorrit Hendricks to get his shot away. Deflected off Mateusz Witeska. Out for Spartak Moscow corner kick on the right hand side, which is going to be taken by Jordan Larsson. Whips it in, headed away from Jedrzejczyk. And across towards the back post, headed onto the crossbar. And Ponce can get a header on goal. A venomous cross was fizzed in from Dezikia and headed onto the bar from Samuel Gijo. Once again, Samuel Gijo's had a brilliant chance to put Spartak Moscow in front. So it was Dezikia's cross from the left, just on the edge of the box, and headed onto the crossbar for Samuel Gijo. He had a brilliant chance at the end of the first half. He headed Promises corner wide, and that was an even better one from Georgi Dezikia's cross. Samuel Gijo could be feeling like he should have to himself here. It's still goalless, but that's the best chance of the half, arguably the best chance of the game. Free header in the box for Gijo, hitting the crossbar. Goals and opportunity has gone astray for Spartak Moscow. Is Jorrit Hendricks. Back to Gijo. Needs to keep his composure after another chance has gone begging for him. Is Raskazov. It's back to him once again from Moses. Now it is Maximenko with a long punt upfield, headed away on Jedrzejczyk on his far. Out to Quincy Promes, who lets the shot away. He's on as far as Ed to Lucas. Played it out to Quincy Promes, let fly with his right foot. And Ed to Lucas looks like it was Ponce just looked like he had an elbow on him. Broke into Lucas, played it out to Quincy Promes. And the shot was blocked from Filip Landovich. Ponce is still down. Might need treatment. There was an elbow towards him. Still down. There's Esquiel Ponce. That's a massive chance though. Samuel Gijo. Let's have a look at it again. It's the elbow on Ponce from Artur Jedrzejczyk. And Artur Jedrzejczyk is in the book. Very angry about that though. Doesn't agree with Nikola Davinovic's decision at all. But Davinovic is certain that is a yellow card. So in the end, Jedrzejczyk does get away with just a booking, but holiday may have been a red card. And Spartak Moscow whipping the corner, punched away from Artur box, only as far as Ayrton Lucas, just on the edge of the box. And came off his left foot. That shot flew well wide of the target. That was nowhere near going in the end. Just having one more look at the chance for Gijo. Massive one off the crossbar. The delivery from George Dezikia was outstanding though. He's been terrific going forward. Ayrton Lucas is off. Another sub from Spartak Moscow. Hong Kong's Lomovitsky. Alexander Lomovitsky comes on in Ayrton Lucas's place. As Victor Moses gives away a foul. He was following Filip Mladenovic all the way. Mladenovic just got inside of Victor Moses. Moses just gave him a push in the back before his troubles. That's a free kick too. Legia Warsaw would just be mightily relieved. The chances that Spartak Moscow have had that still in this game to get some forward momentum of their own though. Spartak Moscow having bulk of the play in the second half. Artur Boruc goes long, being chased down here from Emreli and cleared forward from Maximenko. Artur Jedrzejczyk gives it away. Now is Jorrit Hendricks, plays it into Esquel Ponte, just drops into a good pocket space. Now here's Jordan Larsson. Is this a chance to go 1-0 up? Larsson forces Artur Boruc to fingertip it behind for a corner kick to Spartak Moscow. That was quick play, Ponce into Larsson. Larsson just spun the ball onto his right foot, tried to beat Artur Boruc at his near post, but wasn't successful. But Jordan Larsson just had the chance to put in a corner kick. 20 minutes to go here in Moscow at the Okrity Arena. Larsson's corner met the head of Ponce, but Ponce was always just stretching for that one. Never really got any clean contact on his head, and his header goes well over the bar in the end. Again, another opportunity goes begging for Spartak Moscow. Jordan Larsson, big chance there. And a big one the first half as well. He couldn't take that one. It's a frustrating day between Jordan Larsson against Artur Boruc in the box. Spartak Moscow have had 3 attempts. Target to Legia Warsaw's 1. Legia Warsaw should have the ball in the back at the moment. Jedrzejczyk to Witeska. Witeska loops it over the top, and Luquinhas is onside. Luquinhas with a big opportunity. He took it on his right foot, and Luquinhas has had all the opportunities today for Legia Warsaw. Had the best one of the lot. He was free on the ball that was clipped forward. He timed his run to perfection, kept himself onside, controlled it with his right foot, and couldn't compose himself in the end. The touch from Luquinhas was perfect. He was just standing behind the 6-yard box, and maybe he was leaning back a bit too much when that came off his right foot. I suppose the other question is, could he be taking it on his left foot as well? That was really the position where he should be taking it your left foot, but Luquinhas seems to trust his right foot more. Couldn't take that opportunity, and finally Legia Warsaw getting an opportunity this half, and it was a big one as well for Luquinhas, and couldn't take it. Still 0-0, but we're getting more chances now. Certainly in the last 10 minutes, things are really starting to liven up. It's been a bit of a tight game. In terms of the caginess of it, you know, you can say Spartak Moscow have mostly had the better of it. Spartak Moscow haven't had chance after chance. It's definitely a lot of cagey periods, and Legia Warsaw feel like they kicked us in it. We could get more chances like that, which Lequinas had. Here's Joshua, that's given Legia Warsaw a bit of a lift now. And Lequinas is away and brought down from Raskazov. Yeah, nothing given for Lequinas. He's very unhappy about that. But the referee felt Lequinas went down too easily under the presence of Raskazov. Now Umirov to Gijo. And Quincy Promes moves out to the left-hand side. Is Lomovitsky. Lomovitsky's cross intercepted. Back to Lomovitsky though. Alexander Lomovitsky gives it away just behind the area. John Larson tries to get it back. In the end, judged for challenging. Shots away. Legia Warsaw take the free kick quickly to try and set away Castrati by the corner flag at the moment. And Zikia does incredibly well to play it forward. This is Lomovitsky. Gets it nicked off in though from Johansson. Legia Warsaw can move forward again. It is Castrati, gives it away. Poor ball to right hand centre. Now Hendricks finds Quincy Promes. Real flow about this game now. Very good counter-attacking football on display. High press. This is much more like it from both sides. Esquiel Ponce to Hendricks. Ponce plays over the top for Hendricks, just too far in front of him. Artur Boric's just got there. Boric now rolls it into Josue. Schließ clips it over the top, and spaces have been left in Spartak Moscow defence. Emreli keeps himself onside. Emreli plays it back to Josue. Shot blocked from Neil Umirov. Now it's Victor Moses. Touch from John Larson, just gets away from Luquinhas. Now Hendricks plays it out to Lomovitsky. Alexander Lomovitsky as the Elon's phone line just goes up here in the stadium just to try and get the team to support. Lomovitsky appealing for a free kick, nothing given, and in the end that was outstanding work from Lirim Castrati to take it off Lomovitsky and run all the way beyond halfway line. He was brought down for a free kick from Neil Umirov, who followed him all the way, needed to commit himself to that challenge. 50 minutes to go in, and lovely sight here in the stadium. The Spartak Moscow fans just adding a bit of light to the occasion. A last G up for their players. They in search for a winner. Nicely set up in these last 50 minutes. Dollars Moscow Tinners between Spartak Moscow and Legia Warsaw. Legia Warsaw played the free kick back. Played long from Winteska. Did manage to pick out Lirim Castrati, but he's picked out in an offside position, just over halfway inside the Spartak Moscow half. Quick decision made there from the linesman. Now Spartak Moscow take the free kick to the centre midfield. There's Neil Umirov. Yellow card. A fair few yellow cards dish out second half. Quincy Promes plays it back to Raskazov. That was a poor forward pass from Raskazov towards Jordan Larson. And in the end, Legia Warsaw will gladly take the throw-in. Here's Filip Mladenovic. Josue flicks it. Got with Kinyas. It looks like it came off Raskazov last. So that will be a Legia Warsaw throw. Double sub sets he made for Spartak Moscow in a minute. But here is Castrati. Puts in the cross, and a big opportunity headed wide from Mahir Emreli. It was a cross from the substitute, Lirim Castrati. Brilliant ball played out to the right edge of the area. Castrati beat Lomovitsky, and a free header as well just beyond the 6-yard box for Mahir Emreli. He should have put that in the corner. Legia Warsaw, after holding on so much of this game, just to keep it 0-0, had a golden chance to break the deadlock. Just under 50 minutes to go, they haven't taken it, but Legia Warsaw can gain belief off that now. chances they are getting. Here's Emreli, just had that chance. Linking up with Bartosz Schlies is Matthias Johansson. To play back to him. It was a poor pass back to Johansson from Castrati. Spartak Moscow now will be making their double substitution. Not sure they're going to have time to make it though for this throw-in, which is going to take from Alexander Lomovitsky back to Neil Umirov. Now there's Samuel Gijo. Joe to his right, Raskazov. Now here's Hendricks. Hendricks on his left foot. Picks out Victor Moses. Moses promise with a 1-2. And Moses takes it on his chest, promises. Topo ball up on the return. Raskazov gives away the ball. And Mladenovic tries to get beyond Raskazov, gets it back off him. Now it's Victor Moses. Legia Warsaw quiet position. Moses cross, can't reach Ponce. Headed out for a Spartak Moscow throw from Jedrzejczyk. Good reading the play there from Artur Jedrzejczyk as that cross is put. Spartak Moscow on the right hand side. Moses throws it back to Raskazov. We'll go back to Samuel Gijo just beyond the halfway line, inside zone half. Raskazov. Mirov looks forward and does find Jordan Larsson. Doesn't have the strength to keep the ball. Now here's Legia Warsaw on the counter-attack. Emreli from the Kinyas's flick. Still Emreli. Beats his man. Emreli in the box now. Can he get the ball in? Emreli's cross has been blocked from Gijo. Emreli beat Raskazov there. Legia Warsaw still have it. Josue still has the ball. Josue turns from Victor Moses and has to play it backwards. Now Legia Warsaw need to build from centre midfield with Bartosz Schlies. Works it to Jedrzejczyk, plays a long diagonal towards Emreli, can't get it under control, drops to Samuel Gijo, clears out the area. Victor Moses defends, well off there with that header. Here's Mladenovic. Mladenovic's cross, headed away from Lomovitsky and breaks kindly for Quincy Promes now to Jordan Larsson. He's up against Malik Norocki. What a ball from Larsson! Now was Ponce pulled down there in the box, nothing given. Ball from the outside of Jordan Larsson's his right foot, and Ponce thought he was pulled down by Witeska, nothing given though. And Legia Warsaw just over halfway in their own half. Bartosz Schlies plays it out to Johansson. Use it for Castrati. 1-2 between Josue and Jedrzejczyk. Here's Castrati, gets beyond Lomovitsky. Brilliant play there for Castrati, really making an impression since he's come on. But in the end, loses the ball as Dezikia just got across there in time. Now Spartak Moscow on the counter-attack. This game's really opened up with 10 minutes to go. Is Esquiel Ponce to his right. Is Jordan Larsson, cuts in on his left foot. Larsson goes to shot, was high and over the bar, was always bending far off Artur Boris's goal there. Real disappointing attempt from Larsson. And should have done a lot better with that. He will be bitterly disappointed that he couldn't keep that hurling shot down. And Sobolov is on for Spartak Moscow. And the next substitute as well as Victor Moses coming off. On comes Zelekman and Bakev. Another two substitutions for Legia Warsaw as well. Substitutions coming thick and fast. There's Mahir Emreli coming off, who of course had the golden chance, free header, should have converted that into the back of the net. It came off the post in the end. So that is Emreli's day over here in Moscow. Gets a pat on the back from his manager. And Rallies off for Thomas Peckart. For his last 8 minutes, here's Quincy Promise. Back kills it. And Spartak Moscow can't keep hold of the ball. They have it once more. Josue gets it back though. Warsaw now just keeping the ball midway inside their own half is Josue. Warsaw just calming things down out on the left hand side. Ball play back here from Rocky to Borix is Teska. Tries and finds Thomas Peckart, and Peckart does get the free kick. Well done from Peckart. That will be Legia Warsaw free kick, late challenge from Mirov on Peckart. Crossing from Legia Warsaw, cleared from Raskazov. And it's Bakev has come on for Victor Moses, plays it out for Spartak Moscow. Throw. John Larson is the other man who came off for Alexander Sobola. Now, Spartak Moscow needs to do a bit defending as Legia Warsaw fills him with the throw in. Still have it. Cross can be put in towards the near post, which has been cleared from Samuel Gijo. Now, Legia Warsaw work it out to the left hand side to Jetracek. Strati. Quinyas is also off for Ernest Mucci. So 6 minutes to go here in Moscow. Still goalless in Spartak Moscow. A lot of substitutions being made. Last roll of the dice is from managers. A clash of heads there between Nel Umirov and Johansson. A fair challenge for both players when they went up for the ball, and yeah, they both had their eyes on the ball, just unfortunately just caught each other there in that aerial duel. And physios just need to make sure the players are fine. Johansson looks to be smiling there, so it looks like he's thankfully fine. And Nel Umirov is back up on his feet as well, so that's a relief to see, as those head clashes can turn out differently sometimes. A relief to see both players fine. 5 minutes to go. Can there be a winner? Warsaw would prefer the points, but 3 is going to be important for either of these sides, and Leicester and Napoli in the group. It's going to be very tricky. So if they get that confidence booster to just get 3 points on the board straight away, or Leicester and Napoli meet this evening, that would be extremely key. The drop ball here, and it's played backwards. Play back to the referees. Zekia now hits it forward. Here's Quincy Promise, just on the left hand side by corner flag. Still Quincy Promise gets in the cross up against Bartosz Schlitz there, but it's been cleared from Witeska. It's been left for Nomowitsky to take, thrown back into Nel Umirov. Here's Hendricks. Jorit Hendricks now works out to right hand side to Raskazov. There's great feet there from Spartak Moscow number 10 and Bakev, and Pons keeps hold of it, and a shot comes in the end over the bar by Jorit Hendricks. It looks like it did take a deflection. It was held to Jorit Hendricks nicely, and he lashed at the ball. It took a deflection of Matej Witeska. Just went over the bar from Hendricks' shot. And we quickly had to make that decision. take the shot off the Moses corner, being headed down in the centre, and it's a shot in the end, straight at Artur Borix from Zikia. Flicking was kept alive from Gijo, played it into centre-back partner Zikia and headed straight at Artur Borix in the end. That Spartak Moscow pressure couldn't come to anything there. As Legia Warsaw now work it on the left-hand side. Here is Josue. Josue is a short diagonal pass to Johansson. And cross from Castratis, come off Lomowicki for a corner kick to Legia Warsaw. So chance for them to get that crucial late goal. Got some good options, especially with Thomas Peckart. Number 9, he's just come on. Of course, you have got Wojcieska and Artur Jedrzejek, the captain. 12 options from the set piece. They're hoping for a good delivery from the right, and it wasn't a good delivery all in the end. Cleared away the near post. Couldn't even beat the first man. That corner kick, Castrati loops off into the air, but it was a very poor corner from Josue. Pons flicks it forward to Sobolev, and that is a definite free kick. Sobolev's shirt was being pulled back there from Josue. Legia Warsaw now panicking there as they look like they're going to be caught on the counter-attack. It's a clear shirt pull there on Bakev. Bakev through, and shirt pulls. It's gone short. Lomowicki to Umariev. And in the end, it was a poor challenge from Lomowicki on Johansson. Heavy touch on Lomowicki, and that will be a yellow card for the substitute. That is the 7th yellow card of this match, so it's been a feisty one. The Russian side. Lomowicki caught Johansson late then. Johansson's been through the walls. He had that head clash with Umarov. 5 minutes of stoppage time, and Spartak Moscow Warsaw get the winner. Free kick taken from Artur Borix and headed forward from Spartak Moscow, where Quincy Promes picked it up. Now here is Umarov. Long ball's going to be played here from Zikia towards Sobolev. Couldn't win the ball in the air. Now Legia Warsaw come forward here, and it's been kept in play from Ernest Muki, and he puts it across, and Legia Warsaw leads! It's been put in at the back post, and it's the substitute, Lirim Castrati. The two subs combined, Ernest Muki and Lirim Castrati. What a run from Ernest Muki. Somehow he played it forward for himself, and it stayed in play, and he had the pace to get beyond Nikolai Raskasov. And Ernest Muki looked up, and there was at the back post when his cross flashed all the way across the 6-yard box, and it went all the way into the path of Lirim Castrati to tuck home. He had the run on Alexander Lomowicki, and Legia Warsaw leading Spartak Moscow. Spartak Moscow have had the bulk of the chances in this game. Legia Warsaw kept himself in it, and Lirim Castrati off the bench puts Legia Warsaw in front, and Josue is going to come off now. He's had some decent moments going forward today. It's been a mixed game though for Josue. Again, probably more defending than he wanted to do, but again, as the away side, you have to do that. He has worked hard, and on comes Rafael Lopez in his place for his last 3 minutes, but he embraces his manager, Czeslaw Misinowicz. Legia Warsaw now 3 minutes away from picking up a crucial 3 points in the opening Europa League match of this whole campaign. And Group C is going to have his first 3 points on board. Legia Warsaw can hold out here. Long ball towards the Spartak Moscow. Now it's Lomovitsky inside to Hendricks. Hendricks keeps hold of it, loses out in the end, and here come Legia Warsaw on the counter-attack with the goal scorer, Lirim Castrati, be full of confidence, still running. Lomovitsky just pinches the ball away from him in the end. Here's Samuel Gijo. I wonder what Samuel Gijo must be feeling like, the two key headers he had. Lomovitsky and Gijo link up. Now Spartak Moscow quickly moving it forward, but a heavy pass from Bakayev. And now here comes Legia Warsaw and a header forward into Castrati. Can he get his second goal? Castrati gets around the goalkeeper and slips at the crucial moment, but he still manages to put the ball in the net, and the offside flag is up. And Castrati doesn't double lead and get his second goal of the day. In the end, it was the rule of a flag going up after he put the ball in the back of net. It was a good header forward though, on the centre and into the path of Lirim Castrati. Rounded Maximenko, but he was offside in the end, and it'd be a free kick to Spartak Moscow to put in with a minute to go. And tense here around the stadium. They'll be desperate just to get something now, but header away from Rocky. It is Bakayev, and I received the ball back to him from Nel Umarov. In the end, the link-up play breaks down. It's a free kick to Legia Warsaw with 30 seconds to go, and that should do is a bit of a coming together as well between Umarov and Mladenovic. Well, just look at the goal again. Outstanding play from Ernest Mucci.